Hi YouTube, it's Glenn. It is, I always do that, the 14th of January. It's Monday. And I have 1 week left before I go back to school. Part of me is excited, part of me is not excited. I think the part of me that's excited is just ready to see all my friends again. While I enjoy being here, enjoying being with my family, spending time with them over the break, when they go back to school and when they start working again, it's not really much for me to do, and I don't know anybody really my age here except men now, so I don't really get out and hang out or do anything really. But back at college, I know so many more people. Granted, I only hang out with like 6 of them on a daily basis, but I know so many more people, so many other people to talk to and communicate with, and being back in the States allows me to text, so I can communicate on a daily basis at any given time with my best friends. I can text my grandma randomly if I am inclined to do so, that kind of thing. So college is coming back, and I actually leave on Sunday. I think I'll leave on Sunday, but when I get there I have a day to myself, and then I have this vocal U thing. I'm in a group on campus called Vocal U. We're an a cappella singing group. We're performing for some really prestigious thing, and they're paying us a lot of money to do it. So if we're gonna do it, obviously. If we're a new group and we need money to get like music and stuff like that, so it'll be cool, and we could probably use some of this money to make like our own Vocal U album, you know, and we can sell it at concerts or something, you know, something cool like that. Like, that's legit, you know. That's not an everyday happening. But now I get back, I have a day pretty much to myself, have rehearsal that day. But then we have the performance the next day at like 8 a.m. and there's just moving back in because school starts on the 22nd, I think. I have to buy books still. I was gonna start reading and it's probably not gonna happen. I mean, this is my last week here. It's Tuesday. Probably not gonna happen. I'm going to work with my mom 2 days this week. I don't know what days they are, but I'm going with her 2 days to work. Probably not tomorrow because I'm drinking right now. Not that I couldn't go, because I'm not like getting like wasted. Just a glass. On the topic of college, I've been thinking a lot about the future. I'm a junior in college, and I'm about to enter my 2nd semester of my junior year. So I have a year and a half before I graduate with my bachelor in English, and this stuff, it just boggles my mind. Like, what am I gonna do? I get that question asked all the time, and I'm pretty sure anybody in college gets this question asked to them all the time. Or like, what's your major? Of course, you know, most people probably have something that's like super legit. I'm an engineer, or something like, I know so many civil engineer majors, it's ridiculous. Psychology major is also a common one. They're cool majors. I mean, like, they're legit things. Like, those are intense. That's way above my head, my ability to comprehend, like, all that stuff. I'm an English major. It's not really that special. I mean, English major is cool. You can do a lot of things. It's probably very versatile. Because basically it's certified that you can read, and you can speak, and you can write clearly. You can analyze text. I guess depending on what you do, it's showing you have you have a good eye for details, for like editing, that kind of thing. Like, it depends, I guess. But yeah, get asked, what's your major? And I'm like, I'm an English major. She's like, oh, really? Sounds very smart. What do you want to do with that? Do you want to teach? And I hate that question. What do you want to do with that? They automatically assume that you want to be a teacher. Because what else are you going to do with the English major? You're going to become a teacher, you're going to teach little children things that they need to pass this grade, and then they go on and have to learn brand new things that they won't need to use anymore because it'll be outdated, right? So, I don't actually want to be a teacher. Like, I didn't go into college with an English major, with the decision to be an English major so I could be a teacher. I don't actually want to be a teacher. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I would probably be a fairly good teacher. I really like children. Like, if I'm a teacher, I want to teach like younger children, like elementary school age. But I kind of feel like I'd be a pretty good teacher. I really enjoy children, and like just like I just really like children. Like, they're cute, and they say the weirdest things, and they're just really hilarious when they're not trying to be. And they have such a fascination for just like simple things. There's magic in everything, and I like that. Like, that's a cool quality that I wish we kind of kept as we got older. But as we grow older and more experienced within the world, a lot of things just kind of like cut off these bits and pieces of this magical lens that we have. So we don't see how the sparkles and the magic in the everyday world. We're just seeing like the black and the white and the gray areas of the things that we actually just have to do to exist. But I think I might start out as a teacher. That's kind of what I tell everybody. Well, like, I don't really want to be a teacher, but it's not. I haven't like ruled it out. Because the more I think about it a lot, it's like, what am I going to do with this? I could probably be a teacher. I could start off subbing with a bachelor. Ooh, what accent was that? With a bachelor in English, I can teach elementary school, and I think through secondary school. I know for sure that I can teach elementary school, which is totally fine. That's probably my target area of people if I do become a teacher. But yeah, just really worried about the future. I've never had a job, so I've never actually worked anything that's like super official. But as of today, I have now submitted 2 applications, kind of. One is on, well, actually they're both desk jobs. One is more like laid back, it's in a dorm, just kind of like checking out things to students in the dorm for their needs. And the other one is actually for the newspaper at my campus, which will be interesting because I had to submit a resume, and my resume is literally like this long. Like, I'm not even kidding. The resume is like this long. It's like my information, and then there's like previous employee stuff, which is volunteer work, granted, because I volunteered, and then my skills. And I have to admit, I don't really know what skills I have. I know I type very fast. I do make a lot of mistakes though, I believe, but I catch them. Like, I backspace a lot. But I can kind of use Word. I can navigate the Word. I know how to use the internet for the most part. I can hyperlink now. Thanks, YouTube. I can hyperlink. I don't really have like a super good knowledge of Excel. I've used it before, but that was like my sophomore year of... No. It's like my sophomore or junior year of high school that I learned how to use Excel in a computer business class, and I have not used Excel one time since then. So, that's my skill set. Just, I don't know, the future's kind of daunting, and I worry about it more than it seems. I'm usually a very upbeat personality, but when I start thinking about this, it's like I've never had a job. How am I going to get a job after college with no job experience? What am I going to do after college? I don't know what I want to do. I don't really want to stay in the city where I am going to school. I don't want to stay in Minneapolis, but where would I go? I don't know. Getting a job, getting an apartment, building a life for myself, it just seems like a lot. And I can't think about it in like little bits and pieces, because it all comes down to like, you need to do stuff now. The time is running out. You have a year and a half. You need to get a job. You need to make money. You need to be able to do things for yourself. That's just a lot. So, I guess I will leave you with a question. What is something you're afraid to do, but you really want to do? Comment below, let me know, and I can share some of these comments below if I get any at all. Of course, this is a new endeavor for me still. I have 11 subscribers, which is really cool. I would like to include people in this if they wish to be included, but if you don't, then I'll just continue talking to myself and listening to really awesome music. Nice segue, I know. The music today is Leona Lewis's sophomore album called Echo. It's my favorite, my favorite Leona Lewis album. She has 3 now. Well, technically she only has 2 in the US, but she has a 3rd one which is released in the UK called Glass Heart. And there are some songs on it that I like, but Echo is literally my favorite album by her. I bought the first one, loved it. Bought the second one, played it on repeat for like a week after I bought it. It's amazing. It's on iTunes, so you can go buy it. But subscribe wherever that button is. Subscribe for more videos because I'm going to be posting videos anyway. So if you care to see my face or listen to me talk about things for 23,500 minutes, you should probably click that button. Also follow me on Twitter, please. My Twitter handle is HarperTheBeast. I tweet a lot. I haven't tweeted a lot recently because I haven't been doing much of anything. But that will be changing in about 4 days. When I hit the ground in the US, I'll be tweeting about pretty much everything because I won't have anything to stop me because I will have unlimited texting and service. I'm excited. I always get excited when I can go back and tweet. That's probably kind of sad. Like, oh, I'm back in the States, I can tweet. I have an obsession. Its name is Twitter. I have ideas for other videos, not really, kind of like my own ideas. But I want to do the accent tag, which I've seen from Josh Moralux. I think that's his name. I apologize if I just butchered your name. I have a friend who has a German accent, and I think it'd be really cool to get him in the video and we can say the words and how we say them differently. I think that'd be cool. And he said he'd be in a video if we get to do that again. So, if we get to hang out again before I leave. So, if we do, then I will definitely post that. If not, then I will save the accent tag for a different time. Or, I can just make 2 videos. One can be with me and one can be with my friend Ben. It just depends on that. I would like to do a question video. I think that'd be cool. Submit questions and comments, or you can tweet them at me. And then I can answer them in a video so you can get to know me. I can share weird fun facts with you. I'm a pretty open person, so almost anything goes. Almost. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. Have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.